Guys, I wanted to explain this to you. When I set the pot down there to finish putting the peanut butter and stuff in it, I noticed that right behind the pot a fly had flown in there. The one fly, I've been after him all day long. The reason I let him go ahead and sit there is because that sauce was so hot. And I was afraid that if I tried to shoo him away, he would fly right over the pot and the heat would get him and drop him right into my sauce. So I let him sit there. But I promise you, at no time did he touch any of the cookies or did he get anywhere near the sauce. Hi guys, tonight I've decided to do a batch of no-bake cookies. I've never done them before, so I thought I'd at least give them a try. This week I'm also going to do sometime this week, I'm going to do the Little Debbie's Star Crunch cookies. They are my favorite. So I decided to learn how to make those at home. Also, I'm going to be doing a peach cheesecake. And the reason I'm getting into cookies and stuff like that right now, because we have Thanksgiving coming up and we got Christmas coming up. And I think that this will give you guys some ideas. And also, probably about the beginning of November, I'm going to do 1 week of 1950s cookie recipes, doing different styles of cookies. So hope you guys join me for that. Alright, so we're going to turn this on low, and the first thing we're going to add 1 stick of butter, which is, I think it's a half a cup, I believe 1 stick is half a cup. Then we're going to add 1 3/4 cups of sugar, 4 tablespoons of cocoa, unsweetened cocoa. We're going to add 1/2 cup of milk. Now we gotta wait for this to melt down, and we gotta bring this to a boil, and once it starts boiling, then we count 1 minute and 30 seconds at a full boil. Like I said, once you get it to a roaring boil, then you start your timer. Now, if you underboil it, your cookies will be soggy and will not stay together. If you overcook it, your cookies will kind of get a powdery taste to them, and when you try to bite into them or crunch them, they'll just turn into like a powder. So make sure that you time it, because you want to get it right, because in today's world you just don't want to waste that much. This is one of the pots that I got from Rebecca when she sent me that set, and let me tell you, these things have been a blessing. These pans are awesome. I can cook almost anything in it and it just won't stick. I've even made hard candy in these, set it out, let it cool off, and I just rinsed it with warm water and it just washed right out. And you're going to have to stir it pretty aggressively sometimes, because if you don't, you're going to have clumps of dry cocoa in there, and you don't want that. Okay, it's starting to boil a little there. And I'm going to get my phone ready. Alright, I'm going to hit the timer now. Remember, you don't want to underboil it and you don't want to overboil it. Let me get a towel up here, because as soon as this is done, we got to get it off the heat. And there it is. Okay, so now we're going to add 1/2 cup of peanut butter. And let's get that mixed in. All right, then we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Get that stirred in. And that'll kind of help let the rest of that peanut butter melt too. Then we're going to add our last ingredient, which is going to be 3 cups of minute oats. Don't get anything that takes a long time to cook, because this will not work. And you just want to just mix it real good. Mix it all together. Gosh, they smell so good. We're going to put down a baking sheet pan. Let's see. And then we're going to drop the cookies on there and just spread them out however big you want them. It's up to you. Oh gosh, they smell so good. I'm trying to make them all uniform size, which I won't be able to do that, I know me. I'd make them a little bit bigger than usual because I was hoping I wouldn't have to have 2 sheets, but I think I'm going to have to. Hopefully I can get another sheet out before this starts getting too hard. If you do these uniform size, it'll usually make about 2 dozen. But me making them a little bit larger made probably about 1.5 dozen maybe. Alright, we're going to get these in the refrigerator, and when they're ready we'll be back to show you. There they are. Don't those look good? Look at that. Woo-wee. Oh my God. Oh, guys, I hope you make these. They are well worth it. Thank you for coming and watching. Look for my next video.